Hi everyone, I wanted to take a few minutes here and go over how to work in these courses. Some of you are new, some of you are returning, so either way I think this will help you on how to find everything in here. I'm going to use this OST 148 as an example. Your class may be a little different, but this will give you the basics on how to work in this course. So the first thing you need to do is to make sure that you complete the EVA. That is located in the Start Here on the right, left-hand side, Enrollment Verification Assignment. Complete that test. Once you complete that test, things will open up in the course content, which is the next area here. And you will see course orientation. You will need to go through and read all this information. There's a lot of good information on things that will help you in this course in there. Once you complete that, come back out of it and mark it reviewed. Now, everything should open up pretty much from this point now. So, a couple things. Don't worry about this part here because you've already completed the EVA. This tells you that this course is inclusive access, so you didn't have to purchase a code. It was included in the course fees also for that. This is what you need to print off. This is your 148 or whatever class you're in, course assessment summary. This is your due date sheet. So I'm going to click on this and see if I can get it to come up here. Well, it keeps wanting to go to my other screen, so let me make this a little bigger here. Alright, so this is your due date sheet. You will need to print this off and keep it by wherever you do your assignments because that's going to tell you when everything is due. I will also post this information at the beginning of every week to let you know what's due that particular week. So for this class, for the first assignments that are due on 9/8 is Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Not the exam, just through Chapter 2. So Chapters 1 and 2 in this class are due on 9/8. All of our assignments will be due on Wednesdays. So print this off, keep it wherever you do your homework. All right, and also while we're on the subject of the due dates, don't work ahead unless you have something where you're going to be out of town or won't have access to a computer. I post information weekly to help you with those assignments or maybe some other information that I just want you to know. And I don't want you getting ahead because then you are just working through the assignments as fast as you can and you're not really learning the material. So make sure you try to stay right on task. Alright, this is the next most important thing. You will always click your assignments in Blackboard. It's going to take you to MindTap to do the assignment, but then you'll come back. I'm going to go over that in just a minute on how to do that. If you need help with your course on the MindTap side, which is Cengage, this is their tech support. You can click on that and it has a form for you to fill out. It gives you a phone number to call if you need support from Cengage. Try me first. I may be able to help you. If I can't, then I'll tell you to go to Cengage. Alright, so these are set up to where as we finish one module, the next one will pop up, the next one, etc. So you cannot work ahead without completing certain assignments. So let's click on this first module. It gives you an overview of the module, what we're going to discuss in there. Also, it has that course assessment summary again on what is due in this module and what dates. It also tells you how many attempts you have for each assignment. For example, chapter reviews, you have 3 attempts. The quizzes, you only have 1. Then there's several items that you have unlimited attempts. Take advantage of those multiple attempt ones and try them as many times as needed as to get the highest grade you can. It will automatically record your highest grade, not the last one, but the highest one. As you can tell in this chapter, in this module, we have 2 chapters and then there's a module exam. Most classes have a module exam for each one. And that will be an exam that covers both chapters. It's timed, so you have to be prepared for that. Most of them are 50 questions, 50 minutes. So when you get ready to sit down and do it, you need to have some quiet time and no interruptions, because it's going to run whether you do anything or not. I do not reset those unless it's an issue. Just because you decided you didn't want to take the exam right then or whatever, that doesn't work. You need to plan for it. Okay. So let's click on chapter 1. It's going to give you the overview and objectives for that chapter. Again, it's going to tell you when this particular chapter is due. And then there's some information on MindTap. You can watch this video on how to access MindTap, but I'm also going to show you. We have 3 sections here. Do them in the order they are in. So in the study, if you click on it, there's some reading and PowerPoints and flashcards. So if you click on this read one, it's going to take you to MindTap. It's not fast today by any means. And it's going to take you to chapter 1 to read. So here we go. Here's chapter 1. And you can click on the arrow here to go to the next page. You read all this and keep going. By the way, if you need to access the ebook for any reason and you don't want to go through the particular chapter, the little blue book over on this right hand side is your full book. You can click on it and there's your book. So you can choose what chapter you need to read or what section you're looking for if you don't want to go this route. Okay. You can also take notes and highlight in here. That's what that little area right there is for. That will help you. If you do better, instead of you reading it, you do better with somebody speaking it, or you'd like to do both, you can click on that and that will help you with that area. So let me get back out of here. So I've read this chapter. Now I go back. So I watch the PowerPoint. It's going to take me to MindTap. Excuse me. And it takes a few minutes for MindTap to come up. And here's your PowerPoint. So go through the PowerPoint, watch it. Here you do your previous and next to get your different slides. And then click out of it and go back to Blackboard. You always go into MindTap and back out. So we've done the study portion. So let's go to the next, which is learn. Now, if there are MOS assignments for this particular chapter, they will show up here and they will take you to MindTap to work on those. We'll worry about MOS when we get to it. We're not there yet. So let's go back, and then the next part is apply. And apply, you have the chapter review and a quiz. And this information up here tells you information about taking that. So for the chapter review, it says it's a matching. It says that you have 3 attempts and it's not timed. So let's go to that. I don't think these are matching. I need to change that. I think this is fill in the blank. Let's see what it is here. So we're in MindTap. You can see that up here. It's taking you there. It's telling you this is your first take. Remember, you have 3 for this. Yeah, this is multiple choice. This is not matching, so let me change that. So your first question, you choose your answer, and so I'm just playing with this, choosing any, hit submit for grade. Oh, sorry. And then go to the next one. Choose whatever your answer is. Go to the next one. Oh, you got to do save in between, I do believe. Let's get back over there. Save. Okay. So now we go to 3. And I'm just choosing the first ones on each one of these. Save. And you just keep doing them all. When you're finished, make sure you hit that submit. If you don't, it hangs out there in limbo land and you do not have a grade showing for it. Once you complete here in MindTap, click out, go back to Blackboard, choose the quiz. The quiz has, these both are saying matching. That's not right. They're both multiple choice. And so just take that and good. It'll take you to MindTap. You'll come back to Blackboard. So just remember, every single time you click on one of these, and do them in the order there. Check them off on your due date sheet. And before the due date, make sure that you have completed every assignment and that you have a grade in your grade book. Okay. Now you can choose My Grades here to get to your grade book. And you'll see that it'll show your EVA that you took. And then for each chapter, or each assignment per chapter, they're going to be in order here. Make sure that you have a grade for every one of them. That way you'll know that when the time comes for your assignments to be due, you have completed everything and not missed one. Okay. If you need to get in contact with me, you're going to click on the faculty information, and this is all of my info. I'm getting ready to make office hours known, and I'll post that here, and I'll also send it in the announcements. It's an online office hours, so we use Teams meetings, and I'll have it set up to where you can just pop in if you have a question, and I can help you then, and then you can pop right back out. I will start being on campus in October for a few hours, but they're still kind of hesitant about that. And remember, anytime you come on campus, you have to wear a mask. It is required. So most people like these online office hours because you can just pop in and out during my office hours for any help you need. Some of the courses have a discussion board. The Getting to Know You is also a really good one. You can put some information about yourself so that you can share that with your fellow students. The Student Coffee House is where you can post a question for other students. I don't answer any questions that are in there. That's just for the students. The course help forum, don't use this. If you need help from me, don't put it in here. Send me an email and I'll be glad to help you all that I can. All right, so I think that has gone over most of the information. You need to read your announcements every single day. I post a lot of information through the announcements. Go ahead and read what's already in there. I post videos if I have them. If I change an assignment or if I add something, anything like that, I will post it in here. I post little reminders on what you need to do. So make sure you check your reminders every day. Make sure you check your RCCC email every day. We do not send information to your personal email, only through RCCC email, and that's to protect you and me. Let's see what else is on here. Anything else? I don't think so. So take a look at this video. I hope it's helped you. If not, let me know what you still have questions on, and I will be glad to help you all that I can. Thanks.